Welcome back to the Steady Show. Thanks for liking and subscribing. So, Peter Bunting, forward about him want to meet Indicom.
I will be having a meeting with Indicom to really examine the circumstances of these to ensure that we don't go to what is might be called shortcut policing, extrajudicial killings. We've worked very hard to move away from that. When I was minister, police fatal shootings fell by 70%. In the same year where murders went down to its lowest in the last 2 decades. So we don't have to have that style of policing in order to reduce violent crime and murders in particular.
Senator Bunting, it's time we hear something different from you as it relates to crime fighting in Jamaica. Stop supporting criminal elements in order to win votes. You need to stop it, and Mark Golden need to stop it.
Body-worn cameras, which we piloted over a decade ago, is a strong method of improving police accountability. It protects professional police officers against unfair allegations, and it also ensures that their behavior is in line with the use of force policy of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. So we do not accept the excuses that are being made now after over a decade of piloting body-worn cameras and significant investment in body-worn camera systems that they can't be used routinely on operations now.
Let's be clear, nobody's arguing that accountability is important, but I find it very interesting that Peter Bunting, former Minister of National Security, who had no answers to crime and violence, who cried in the parliament and talk about divine intervention, now has so much to say now that the crime rate is being reduced in Jamaica. We hear what you have to say about your body cam and everything, but listen, look at the kind of criminal elements that we are dealing with right now. Every time we're looking at the news, all kind of guns and ammunition seized, 4,700 rounds seized. What you think they're trying to do? You think a cow, hog, or goat them a try for dirt? No, it's people. And you talk about community policing. That's good. But look, the people in the communities, they are the ones shipping in these guns, and they are the ones taking the lives of the people within the communities. So we want to know what you're doing, what are the PNP MPs doing to curtail crime in them areas, because sadly, a lot of the crime and violence that is produced in Jamaica come right out of the PNP constituency. Them, look at the numbers. What do you have to say about that, Senator Bunting? We don't just want you to go around talking to Indicom about what police can do better without addressing the other side of the coin about what MPs and leaders are doing to tell the youths them to ease off of the crime and violence. One had to tell the youth them to go hard and go look at skill and trade and try to make themselves better. But no, all you do is think about want them to vote for no, for win election. Notice, you're out here you talk about fair success rate. You're out here and you talk about so that police can protect their good name. But what we want to hear is, what is your concern about the innocent Jamaicans that get robbed and dirt by these youths in these communities who have such easy access to the guns? Look at all the numbers in terms of guns coming into Jamaica. What do you have to say about that, Senator Bunting? You're talking about root cause. That's also a part of the root cause. Access to guns in the hands of careless people. Where you are, Mark Golden and the PNP do or say about that? PNP love supports criminal elements because they only see people as votes. I hit same one that we see right now with Mark Golden and what him put out on Instagram. Right, so you know. Mark Golden, since you say facts matter, why you not deal in a facts? Why you come out here and tell the people them about the government is trying to basically meet its projection? Why them a pressure people out a road? pressure taxi driver or motorist. So a ticket is a penalty. It is not a tax. And if you don't break the law, you don't pay any kind of fines out a road. So how could the government add that to their projections? We hear about no new taxes, but you want to come and lie to the people them that there are taxes, there are new taxes, or the taxes are being taken otherwise. And even if the government is finding ways to raise revenue, to do better things and good things in the country, it simply means that the government is effective. When you come out here so and I try to make points, you see how it backfire upon you and said it at Mal and Margaret have to show you up. Make we listen to it right now.
A disturbing and disgraceful signal is being sent to the onlooking public when the holder of high political office in this country takes to social media and seeks to link the police's enforcement of our road traffic laws with the government's revenue projections.
Shame on you, Mark.
He needs to realize that the kind of political desperation he has been exhibiting and the political morass in which he is now wallowing has no place in the more harmonious, orderly, and prosperous Jamaica the Andrew Holness-led Jamaica Labour Party government is creating.
Big up Senator Morgan, always I bring it to them straight with no chaser. The desperation has set in, so Mark have make it look like, say, the government give the heads of police quotas that they need to meet because they're trying to make money off a motorist. So basically, trying to weaponize the fact that some people, they are lawless and them are do foolishness out a road. And now that the government is clamping down on it, Mark Golan is also trying to politicize that. Just like how you see Peter Bunting out here, so try to politicize what is happening in the communities with the lawless youths them. Not for them youth there who follow the PNP because the PNP now insist on law and order. So we are saying, shame upon you, Peter Bunting. Shame upon you, Mark Golan. Trying to weaponize penalties for broken laws, for political expediency. We don't support that, therefore we can't support PNP.
As opposition leader and president of one of the two main political parties in Jamaica, promote responsible road usage and full compliance with the new Road Traffic Act.
So Mark Golan, you see what's happening on the road with accidents and everything. Be responsible as an opposition leader and talk to people about careful usage of the road, just like how the senator is saying, and stop talking as if people must just go ahead and do anything they want about stopping and buying a piece of chicken or buying a log or whatever. Whatever the law says, the law says. Stop encourage people to do the wrong thing because you want them to vote for you because uno will promote lawlessness just so that uno can get people to vote for uno. Such a shame upon you.
Mark Golding has seen it fit to attempt to tap into and exploit the disgrunt of motorists who have been issued traffic tickets due to violations of the Road Traffic Act. The public should be absolutely clear that if motorists do not violate the road traffic laws, there will be no ticket or resultant monetary fine to be paid. Instead of using
no tickets, no fines to be paid if you obey the law. And everybody run into a little traffic law here so and there so. I certainly remember one down a halfway tree, but we're not gonna really talk about that right now. You understand me? But I just saw a thing set, people. So shame on the PNP, shame on Mark Golding, shame on Peter Bunting. Them out here I try to weaponize, people's situations, trying to exploit, people and them personal relations in terms of when them violate the law and when the police clamp down upon them. Mark, I make it look like that the government of here depend on. It's like such a snake. It's like the PNP will stop at nothing to appear relevant because they have no appeal to the people. Look at what's happening with them at the Blue Dot polls. You see them every day talking all manner of nonsense. News media party, the political news media party, every day they are in the news media. But thank God we have a lot more wiser Jamaicans right now who see the hypocrisy of the PNP and will not vote for them. So they are going to absolutely face their imminent defeat, and we can't wait to see the ultimate defeat on election day. Go in the comments right now and let me know what you think. This is a steady saying. Like, share, and subscribe. steady.